Hello guys, in this video I'm going to be taking you on a beginner's course of what is a currency. So if you can see my screen, I'm going to be explaining all these things that are listed in this video. This is a beginner's video for you to understand the foundation of what Forex is all about. Every professional trader happens to go through this process of understanding these basic things in trading before they were able to scale up their skills and their knowledge in the financial market. So like we all know, it is very important that you build a solid foundation in your beginner as a trader, because your foundation determines how far you will go in trading. One of my mentors used to say is that it is the basics you know that will be able to sustain you along the long run in trading. So in this video, I'm going to be trying my best to explain what is currency. Secondly, what is currency pairs? Thirdly, types of currency pairs, and base and quote price. Yes, I'm going to be explaining and giving definition of what is currency, what is currency pairs, what is currency pairs, types of currency pairs, base and quote price. Okay, so we are going to be starting from the beginning, which is what is currency. Now, a currency is the money. A currency is the money a country uses for buying and selling and trading. Example of those currencies are the dollar currency, the pounds currency, the naira currency. Yeah, like we all know, we know what currency is. Currency simply means money. Currency is what you use to buy and sell. In this our dispensation, what we use to do transaction is currency. If you want to buy something, you must carry either the dollar note or the naira note to be able to buy something. Yeah, so you cannot do exchange of services or goods without what? Without currency. So currency is simply the money a country uses for buying and selling. Not just a country, also an individual. Yeah, let's take for instance, you want to go and buy something now. Maybe you want to go and buy let's take for instance, you are going to buy a house. Yes, for you to buy a house, you don't need another thing apart from money. Yes, what you need to buy the house is what? Is money. So it is currency that you use to buy and sell and trade between one person to the other. So example of currency are the dollar currency, which we all know, the USD pounds, and the pound sterling, that is the Great Britain pounds, and the naira currency. So secondly, what is currency pairs? Yes, there is difference between what is currency and what is currency pairs. Now, what is currency pairs? Currency pairs, it's simply the combination of two currency to be able to determine their worth or rates. I repeat, currency is simply the combination of two currency to be able to determine their worth or rates. Yes, currency is just bringing one currency. Yes, bringing one currency of a country and bringing another currency of a different country, then combining them together to be able to know the rate of what that particular currencies are talking about. Yes, example of currency pairs is the Euro USD. As you can see, it is the Euro combined with the USD. Another one is the GBP USD. It is the GBP combined with the USD. Yes, so currency pairs is simply the combination of those two currencies together, those two different countries. Yes, it has to be different countries. It has to be the combination of different country pairs, different country currencies together to be able to know the rates and the worth of that currency. Yeah, so there are two difference. The difference between what a currency is and what a currency pair is. Like we also, a currency is just the currency is money. Yes, is the money that you use to buy. Then currency pairs is the combination of those pairs together. So guys, if you are finding this video educative and interesting, please, I would like you to smash the subscribe button and hit the notification button and like, so that as I drop more content, you'll be able to get the content from there. So secondly, we are going to go to the types of currency. Yes, there are types of currency. There are different types of currency. Yes, so number one types of currency is the major currency. Yes, the major currency, the major currency. That is the major currency. These are the most traded currency in the world. The major currencies are the most traded currency in the world. Now, this is currency like the US dollar, the euro, the JPY, the British pound, the Swiss francs, and the Canadian dollar. So the major currencies are the major pairs are the major currencies that is traded in the whole world. Yeah, like the word implies major, so you should know that this is the major currency that professional traders like trading in the whole world. Yes, number 2 is the minor currencies. Yeah, the minor currency or the cross currencies. These are currency pairs that do not include the US dollar. Yes, as we all know, these are currency that does not include the US dollar. So they are the minor or the cross currency. That is to say, you are crossing different countries together aside the US dollar. Yes. Now, example of the minor currency is the Euro GBP, the Euro JPY, the GBP JPY, and the Audi NZD. So if you can see, there is no dollar amongst it. There is no dollar amongst it. So the major currencies are those ones that compromises of the dollar. Yes, like the USD, the Euro USD, the GBP USD, the USD CAD. So those are the major currency. Yes, and that is the minor currency is the second type of currency. Thirdly is the exotic currency. Now, these are currencies from developing or smaller economies, usually paired with a major currency. Example, the USD Naira, the USD Turkish Lira, the USD South African Rand. Now, these are the currencies, like we said, the smaller economies, the smaller currencies, like smaller economies mostly serve even the African currency, like the combination of African currency with the US dollar. Yeah, these are currencies from developing or smaller economies, usually paired with a major currency. Example is the USD Naira, the dollar Naira, and the dollar Turkish Lira, and the USD South African Rand. Yes, so guys, that is it on types of currency. So now we are going to be going on the last topic, which is the base and the quote price. What is base and quote price? In forex trading, you must know what it is, because if you are going to the bank or you are going to the exchange rate where you exchange your currency. When you go there, they will tell you the base. Maybe if you want to exchange the Naira to dollar, they will tell you how much is the Naira worth, how much do you need in Naira to be able to buy $1. Yeah, so this is simply what I'm about to explain in this place. Now, the base currency, the first currency in the pair, it is the currency you are buying or selling. Yes, the first currency in the pair, it is the currency you are buying or selling. That is, in the combination of those currencies, I'm going to be giving an example explanation to what that means. Now, the base currency, the first currency in the pair, it is the currency you are buying or selling. Now, secondly is the quote currency. The second currency in the pair, it shows how much is needed to buy 1 unit of the base currency. Yeah, looking at this example now, as you can see this example here on my screen. Yes, you will see that, you can see that this is the base currency, the euro here. The euro here is the base currency, while the USD here is the quote currency. Yes, so you need, what this thing is trying to say is that you'll be needing how much of dollar to be able to buy one euros. Yes, let's take for instance, maybe you are from here and you want to go to England, and in England what they use is euros. Either England or Germany, what they use is euros. So for you to be able to go to you are the quote currency now. Yeah, this is the quote and this is the base currency. This is the country you want to go into, and you have dollars, so you want to exchange it to this particular euro here. So if you go to the exchange rate or the bank, whatever, they will tell you how much dollar you need. The quote currency is simply how much dollar you need to be able to buy 1 euros. Yeah, that's what the quote currency is. How much dollar you need, the unit of dollar you need to be able to buy 1 euros. Yes, as long as this is the country you are going to. Yeah, so this is it, guys, on this particular beginners course on currency pairs. So guys, if you find this video very interesting, please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. For you to be able to get a good grasp of what I just explained, you need to watch this video over time. Again, you need to watch it like more than 1 or 2 or 3 times for you to be able to get what this video is talking about. So guys, thanks for watching. I think just hit the subscribe button so that I will be dropping more beginners course on what Forex is all about. Remember, this particular course is absolutely free. All you just have to do is to create time, watch them, so that you will have a good grasp, a good basic foundation of what Forex is all about. So guys, see you in the next video. Thanks and peace out.